Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Wednesday. Now, it's Wednesday, so we are on our way to Lunch Bunch, but before we go to Lunch Bunch, we're actually stopping by one of the local schools. Mallory is finally ready to part with her clarinet. This is something that you've had for a while.
Long time. Mm-hmm.
Was it middle school?
Yeah.
You got it in middle school? It was something she's used since middle school, and to be frank, it's just not a good instrument.
It's entry-level clarinet.
Yes, it's a very, very old instrument. Very, very old. Like when Mal got it, it was ancient. And it's entry-level. It's not that great, and it's something Mal has held on to for a long time because of, memories of playing clarinet. But realistically, she's never going to play it again. If down the road Mallory wanted to pick up clarinet for whatever reason, we would be better off getting a different, better clarinet. In fact, Mallory was telling me that you had to end up, because you advanced past your clarinet.
Yeah.
But you couldn't afford a new clarinet.
Yeah.
So you had to start using different reeds, right?
Which were also expensive.
So
my embouchure got too much for the clarinet.
See, I play guitar, so I don't know what those words mean. But
it'd be like using cheap strings and then one day being like, man, I break every cheap string.
Okay, I mean, that's a fair assessment. So Mallory emailed one of the local schools and asked them if they wanted it, and they were like, yeah, that's awesome, because that way at least, a kid can use it, because the instrument works, it's just not doing us any good. So that's what we're going to do first. We're going to drop it off at the school, and then we'll be on our way to lunch. Did it feel weird to be in a school?
It did. I've only been in here once.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. And they've redone stuff, too. Like, all this white stuff is new, because it used to just be the brown brick.
Yeah. Neat. Vanna White went to this school.
I know she did. It's the same building, because it's an old one.
Yeah. So next time you're watching Vanna touch televisions, just think, this is where she got her formal education for that. They should offer a class.
They have a hospitality class.
That's actually not surprising to me. Mal got rid of is such a... Mal donated. Mal gave the gift of music to another child.
Oh, wow. We took care of the music. Take care of it for you.
My apologies if things are scratchy because I didn't bring the mic today. We have a lot of folks here today. Dan and Roland. Lindsay before she leaves, which is a rare sight. Mal. Austin actually had a flight cancel, so he's here.
Made it.
And he's still in his outfit. Yeah. And then Nikki is here.
It's not even
with a pole. And Lily's here.
Say hi.
Hey.
Say hi, Lily girl.
Say hi.
So we've got one of the biggest and most age diverse groups that we've had for Lunch Bunch, which is pretty exciting. So do we have to go to Publix after this?
Yeah, we don't have dinner.
We don't have dinner. Oh, okay. Well, so yes. Did you move yours to a bigger bowl? But
Do you want a bigger bowl?
well, no. It's fine. It's not a big problem. I like bowls better than plates for salads because they hold... Honestly, I like bowls better than plates for almost any food because it holds your friggin' food.
Bowl for a sandwich.
I mean...
Are you sure? Like,
Sure.
Look at this.
What? Is it really that...
It's that bad.
Oh, it's not that bad. Do you really think it's...
give you this massive mixing bowl because we don't have anything good.
I think it's fine. I'll just be careful.
You can't be careful.
That's rude. Wow, that's very rude. I would have been... Anyway, bowl. I generally prefer bowls. My problem with plates is that if you're eating anything that's even remotely juicy, it's got just a little bit of juice in it, then if you have... I mean, I guess this isn't a problem for people that eat at like tables like normal people, but we eat on the couch. basically all of our meals. And when we eat on the couch, I get it on my lap. And if you shift just a little bit, the plate goes, and all the juice goes, and then you ruin your pants. If I had a nickel for every pair of pants I've ruined, well, you get the idea. It's been a lot. This evening we're doing some salads. Salads sounded good. Recently, we've been just going into the supermarket and just buying a meat inside. And that's just how we've been doing our shopping. And historically, that's not been how we've done it. We've usually actually done planning. We've figured out a recipe, and then we buy the ingredients, and we know exactly what we're gonna buy before we go into the grocery store. And over the past few, I guess, months, probably really once we got back from Japan, we stopped doing that. We would just go into the grocery store and buy a meat and a side. And we still did good about it. We ate fairly healthy. It got a little monotonous because we were buying the same things, and we'd be like, oh, we want to do something interesting, but we haven't planned ahead, and we don't know what to buy to make it interesting. So today, even though I guess this doesn't seem that interesting, it was one of the things that we bought at the store after lunch to change it up a little bit, because we haven't had a chicken Caesar salad in a while, and that sounded great, even if it's in this giant bowl. We also took a walk today. There was a very much needed cold front that has come through.
It's been like 115 with our heat index.
Yeah. It had been so stinking hot here.
It was still like in the 80s when we walked, but it was much less humid.
Well, the thing is, when it's in, the high 90s or hundreds, 80 feels amazing. Actually, last night, we watched the cold front come in because you could see the clouds. It was just super gray. And we were like, yeah, that's right. Yeah. Cold front. Because it has changed the weather completely here, which is nice. It made it nice to be outside today at lunch, and it made it wonderful to walk this evening. So we're probably going to get a few more days of walking in, and I'm pretty excited about it. We haven't been doing a lot of walking since it's been, literally hell on earth temperatures. But I'm excited at the prospect of being able to get a little exercise, because we haven't really been doing a lot of that, and it gets to you, which I think subconsciously may also be one of the reasons why we wanted to eat salad tonight. You ready to eat a Kit Kat?
Yeah. You've been looking forward to this one.
I actually have. There's more after this, but this is the last one that's individually wrapped, which doesn't mean anything to you guys.
Crisp.
Just to me. What's it called?
Caramel crisp.
Caramel crisp.
There you go.
Did you break it?
Yeah, I did. I do that before I take it out, so I don't get crumbs everywhere.
Again, the last three have all smelled pretty similar. This one actually does, even smelling it, like it has like a hint of caramel.
I like that one better than the other ones.
This one?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Okay, so this one has, I don't know how to explain it. It's the like the inside of a Butterfinger.
Yeah.
It's that same texture.
But
obviously,
in chunks,
yeah, and obviously it's not peanut butter. It's caramel, but it's thinner. Don't think of Butterfinger being like a hard thing. Think of it as like a part of it.
Like a shard of it.
A shard of Butterfinger, if you will.
Well, they're like, I don't know. It's been a long time since I've had one.
Yeah.
But they do break into shards like that.
Mm-hmm. And it's a little more chewy.
Mm-hmm.
I guess there's caramel in it. I guess that's why. That's good. There's 3 more.
Yep.
That we'll be working on over the course of the next few days. And these ones are actually, I think they're a little more extreme. One of them's mint. I know that much.
I'm excited for that one.
Mm-hmm. I am too, because that one's going to be pretty different.
Is it espresso one?
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
I think I'll probably like that one.
Yeah.
But I guess we'll find out. Anyway, that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, let's meet back tomorrow, shall we?